Are you a skinny guy that no matter how much you eat, you just can't seem to put on muscle? I think I have an idea of what's going on because it happened to me. Let me see if I can help you out today. What's up guys, Jeff Cavalier, ATHLEAN-X.com. I'm going Coach Cavalier again today because we want to follow up on an earlier video that I did just a couple days ago about hard gainers and the mistakes that I feel hard gainers make, as I made them myself, in trying to put on muscle. And those were really dealing with the gym elements. But people called me out and said, Jeff, you didn't talk anything about nutrition. How are you going to help us hard gainers with nutrition? And you know what? I think that is a great point. And to not include something on that was a disservice, so let's do a video on it. But I got to warn you, this is going to be one of those earmuff videos. As you guys, some are a little bit offended if I use curse words or if I get a little bit unprofessional, as they say. But guys, I have to tell you, when I do these videos, and they're sort of my Jeff rant videos, they're spoken with passion. These are because I've lived this. I was a hard gainer, right? I told you before I was. I've lived this life. I know what it's like. I know what you guys are suffering with if you're here watching this video having the same struggles and problems. So if I deliver my message with passion, then I am being a professional because it's my professional responsibility to do so and to give you guys the information I feel that you need. So if there's anybody that is offended, again, break out the earmuffs. For every one of you, there's 100 that appreciate the passion with which this message will be delivered. So let's talk about nutrition. What is it that's going wrong here if you're a hard gainer and you just can't put on muscle? I can tell you right off the bat that you're getting bad advice. Guys, I heard the same bad advice that you're probably hearing, and that is, if you want to eat big, if you want to get big, you got to eat big. Right? That's it. That's what they say. That is flat out only about a quarter of the equation. Because they're leaving out one big thing, guys, and that is what I preach, and that is, you better have quality first and then worry about quantity. Because if you're going to sit there and eat a diet full of crap, you know what you're going to get out of it? Crap. Right? It's shit in, shit out. That's what happens. That's how it works. Right? And if you want to build an impressive body, you better start focusing on more impressive nutrition. And I can tell you, and I can speak this way because I've been there. I was the worst junk food eater ever. I've covered this in other videos. Matter of fact, I've got a picture here to show you exactly what I look like. Right? Some have asked for that too. They said, Jeff, what did you look like as a skinny guy? That's me. That body right there was powered by 2.5-hour workouts, Dunkin' Donuts, Entenmann's, Hostess cupcakes for lunch. Literally, that was what I ate for lunch. That's what I got out of it. Nothing. Right? Because you can't expect to put in crap and get out diamonds. It's not the way it works. You got to focus on quality nutrition first. And if you're not going to focus on quality, it doesn't matter what the quantity is. I've got kids that I've trained that have consumed up to 5,000 and 6,000 calories a day, and guess what? They couldn't put on muscle. Because it had nothing to do with the amount of calories they're providing themselves. It was garbage, all garbage. Your body can't do anything with that, nothing productive. They cut their calories by 20 to 40%, and guess what they did? They gained muscle, and you can do the same thing. You focus on the quantity only after the quality is in place first. Guys, you can't bully your body nutritionally. It doesn't work that way. You can in some degree with your workouts. I always say, either train hard or train long, but you can't do both. You got to train hard. You got to try to bully your body that way. But you cannot bully your body nutritionally. There's too many intricacies going on nutritionally that will prevent that. Hormonally. That's one of the biggest things. That's one of the biggest reasons why crap in produces crap. Because hormonally you're causing a cascade of issues and problems for yourself that make it that much harder to build muscle. Right? The responses to sugar are going to be much different than the responses to protein in your body. Right? And nutrigenomically, I talked about that before, it even has an impact on gene expression and protein synthesis and your body's ability to build muscle from its very constituents. That's going to be impacted because of the quality of the stuff that you put in your body. And don't think that turning to supplements is going to be your savior. It's not. It's not. Because I see two big problems when guys do that. Number one, they over-specialize. They're looking at testosterone boosters and, guys, that ain't your problem. Seriously. testosterone boosting, a lot of the hard gainers are young kids. You got more testosterone flowing around your body. I mean, seriously, you're not being limited by your testosterone. You're being limited by the fact that you can't keep your mouth closed when you're around cupcakes. And you won't try to eat anything that tastes good. You stay away from the brown rice because it's bland. You stay away from quinoa. You stay away from couscous. You stay away from carbohydrates like starchy carbohydrates in the morning like oatmeal because you prefer to have Lucky Charms. That's not going to do it. That's not going to. I throw some of these foods out there. I'm not saying those are the only things you can do. There's so many good tasting foods out there, guys. Just start to extend your palates and start to try different things that you know are healthy. And believe me, you will find foods that you like. I don't care who this is. And if you're not a hard gainer, if you're just an overweight guy watching this video, start to expand your palates and start to try different things and try them in their natural states. They actually taste really good. You'll find some that you like. I promise you'll find some that you like. And they don't have to be bland, not at all. The second thing hard gainers do is they turn to weight gainer supplements. Guess what the problem is there? It's all sugar. What do you think all those calories, those weight gainer 6,500s and those weight gainer 5,000s, where do you think all that stuff comes from? It's all garbage. It's all sugar, sugary carbs. So if you're a hard gainer, you cannot put on muscle mass. You got to start eating a lot more only when you've established the base of quality first. Once you've got that, then by all means, increase the quantities of foods that you're eating. If you're not seeing muscle mass and muscle gains, increase the quantity of the same foods, the same quality foods that you're eating. Just eat bigger portions of them each and every meal. Start with one meal. If you can tolerate that, then go to your snacks and increase the size of those. If you can tolerate that, go to your lunch and start increasing the size of that. You'll see it's a gradual process, and I guarantee you're going to start to see some muscle gains. And when you do, just make sure you come back here and leave me a little thank you on this, because I promise you it will work. I promise you. If you guys are looking for a complete workout program, a completely sound nutrition system that works, that's based on eating quality nutrition, not bland. Guys that are on my program will tell you it tastes good, very good. But quality nutrition, I got it all laid out for you guys step by step. You can find it over at ATHLEAN-X.com. In the meantime, I love the opportunity I get to coach you guys. This is why I love doing these videos. This is why I love being in the position that I am, because I feel like I can have an impact. And hopefully, this video has done that. All right, guys? In the meantime, like I said, leave your comments below. Let me know what else it is that you struggle with, because your ideas and your requests are what make it possible for me to do these videos and what feed me the ideas to do them. So make sure you leave one below and a thumbs up if you felt like it helped you. And I'll be back here, guys, in just a couple of days, because as I said, 3 videos a week now. I'd like to keep them rolling. See you guys back here soon.